There's an invisible and almost forgotten, unrecognized, unknown about breed of gay man. I've been talking about this particular breed of gay man for years now, and generally speaking, I count myself as a member of that forgotten, invisible, unrecognized breed of gay man. Now, yeah, I mean, for years I've been talking about this and emphasizing this because it's quite misunderstood and, as I said, not really known about or recognized. Um, Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but yeah, so you're probably thinking, what on earth am I talking about? What's he on about? An invisible, forgotten, misunderstood breed of gay man. Uh, what am I talking about? You might be asking yourselves right now. Sounds very strange, doesn't it? So, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is those gay men out there that are, for want of a better term, anonymous. Those gay men out there who are, again, a term that some people like and some people don't like, straight acting. So those gay men that are straight acting, masculine, not camp, not effeminate, not feminine. Not that there's anything wrong necessarily with being feminine or effeminate, but these are the breed of gay men that are not feminine or effeminate, but they're reasonably masculine or even very masculine. Sometimes, again, excuse the terminology, sometimes even tough, hard, and butch. I love that word, butch. Of course, there are very masculine gay men out there and butch gay men, tough gay men. But so, yeah, what I'm talking about when I mention this invisible, forgotten breed of gay man, I mean the ones that are relatively masculine, straight acting, where you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell unless some people are very intuitive, some people can read people and they can sense it or see it in subtle ways, but it's not obvious and people might be in doubt. They wouldn't be sure whether you were gay or not because you're not camp or effeminate or feminine. Um, and now I count myself as one of those. Are you one of those gay men that's kind of, private, just gets on with your life? You're not obvious, you're a bit anonymous, but you're just a man. You're a masculine man. Are you one of those? I count myself as one of those. Well, most of the time, anyway. Some people say I can be camp or I can, I make myself obviously gay sometimes, but generally speaking, most of the time I'm a bit anonymous. People can't necessarily tell. Now, the reason I mention this is because still, even nowadays, most people seem to associate being gay with femininity or campness or being effeminate. And people can often tell who's gay because a lot of gay men are feminine or effeminate or camp. The same as a lot of lesbian women are butch, that word again, butch. A lot of lesbian women are masculine, butch, or, manly. So people think they know who's who because of those things, but we do forget, we do ignore, and we don't really understand that fairly invisible, forgotten, overlooked, that's the word I was looking for, overlooked breed of gay man, of which there are many people, and I'm one of them, those masculine, straight-acting gay men, for want of a better expression. So people don't necessarily know who they are, they can't tell, and a lot of people, even nowadays, think that a gay man must be feminine or effeminate, and they associate homosexuality with feminine things, or they think it makes a man less. If a man is gay, then he must be less masculine or less manly. Now, I've always disputed that. There are some very masculine gay men out there, and like I said before, nothing wrong with being camp, effeminate, feminine, or even very feminine or camp or very effeminate, if that's the way one naturally is. I've never been like that really myself. I mean, only on occasions maybe, but most of the time I'm not. Um, but yeah, even nowadays, people do connect being gay with things that are feminine, or being less manly, less masculine if you're a gay man. And I think this is a shame. This is a massive misunderstanding, misconception, and it's something that I've been disputing for years and trying to get people to think about. You know, again, that invisible, overlooked, and forgotten breed of gay man, the masculine gay men. And when I say masculine, I don't mean necessarily very masculine or very tough or butch, although some gay men might be. I just mean on that spectrum of masculinity, whether it be fairly masculine or very masculine. So, yeah, are you one of those gay men, or are you a particularly feminine or anonymous lesbian gay woman? I know years ago they used to say lipstick lesbians. I think they still say that. Are we allowed to say that? Oh, well, who cares? So, would you regard yourself as a lipstick lesbian? Sorry, I don't know if that sounds rude or not, but yeah, a feminine lesbian, if you're one of those, not just the masculine gay men, but the feminine lesbian women. If you are one of those, then yeah, post a comment, because the feminine gay women and the masculine gay men are almost invisible and overlooked, aren't they? And it's something which I've been felt quite strongly about for years, and been trying to say to people, no, just because you're gay doesn't mean you're less manly. And I always think that I'm one of those anonymous gay men. But what do you think? Let's have heated debate, as always. All comments welcome, agree, disagree, or anything in between. And once again, excuse the the vernacular. What vernacular do we have? Butch, lipstick lesbian, straight acting. Again, I don't know. I know some people are not keen on the term straight acting. Some people don't mind it. I suppose it is what it is. It's people know what it means. But yeah, what do you think? So today we were talking about the invisible and forgotten, anonymous breed of gay man.